The Western Conference playoffs feature some of the most anticipated matchups of the season. We're talking
Yes.
about a dynamic 1-8 matchup between the OKC Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what? This is a series I cannot wait to watch.
Yeah. I mean, the Sha and Ja head to head, the storylines, the marketing up out of this matchup can be amazing if the NBA want to showcase it, right? But I'm here for, right? Edie versus Hartenstein and Holmgren. Which one is it? Right? Like we can go on and on. Who's gonna be the powerhouse defensive player of this series? Is it gonna be Lou Dort? Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Pippen? Which one?
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
it gonna be? Like we go
Yeah.
on and on about the series, and then both sides have players that can really upset a game night, and I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Desmond Bain is going to have a major series. He's going to
Think
be the one. The way
so?
he has improved his shot, this guy is like lights out. If we're talking about shooting, if we're talking about Desmond Bain going up against Lou Dort, essentially. I don't know who Lou's going to
Yeah,
guard,
right.
but oh my goodness, Desmond Bain here lately, he's been on a heater. It's just,
Yeah,
and then you got Jaren Jackson Jr., who's another big body next to Zach Edey. What is that
yeah,
gonna look like with Shaq and Isaiah? So yeah, there's a lot of
yeah.
individual matchups I'm looking to see.
Yeah, but not only that, Desmond Bain, I agree with you on that. But will it be canceled out when Kaysen gets hot? Don't let Aaron get hot. Like this, we're talking about Desmond Bain getting hot. Well, if Kaysen Wallace is hot, will Desmond Bain cancel him out? Will we be seeing cancellations throughout the whole game? Each game, you know what I'm saying? So then at the end of the day, at the end, in the ninth hour in regulation, then we're like, okay, so who's going to be the one to come victorious? I think that's what we're going to be looking at for the whole 7-game series. Which team will do it? Because defensively, I in my opinion, defensively, OKC at this stage, right, we're getting started with the series, they have a leg up. I think because there's more that they have that defensively can get it done. But I'm not saying that the Grizzlies are slugs. No, they got it too. So
Yeah.
defensively and offensively, it's going to be who's going to be the one to shine this particular night. It's going to have to be somebody that's going to be unexpected. I expect John Morant to do what he's going to do. I expect Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to do what he's going to do. Hopefully, he'll be able to adjust when they start swallowing the whistle. Hopefully. Right?
That's gonna be, yeah.
But everybody, all the complimentary players, who's going to be the one to carry their team to the win each night that they compete? Who knows? Who knows? And I like that about this matchup because it is going to be unexpected.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a different player every night. It's not going to be one player that's
Right.
going to dominate the whole series. I think Desmond Bain might be, game 1 or something. And you might have Jay Will come through in the clutch for OKC in game 2. Like you just don't know.
You just don't know. That's what makes this series exciting. I think out of all the series right now, this is one of my top 3.
Absolutely.
In
Okay,
round 1,
I
yes.
have OKC in 7 though.
I have Thunder in 6.
Okay, all right. Now, another matchup I can't wait to see is the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. They do not like each other, and that alone is reason for me to plant myself on the sofa.
Sofa, couch ready. Couch ready.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
And not only do they not like each other, but Ime Udoka has a big piece of that. A big piece of that. Because he already feels like the Warriors, that his team is way better than them, right? Especially when we're talking about from an alpha perspective, right? I just like, I can't, man, between Dylan Brooks and Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green.
Oof. Yeah. Dylan said he's not going to get any texts or get ejected, and I hope that's true. I want him to get a couple texts though, but he don't need to get ejected.
Don't get ejected. But a couple of texts, now come on now. It wouldn't be right for you to get a text. I'm going to need at least 2. No, at least 1. Because I want you to get ejected. At least 1.
Yeah.
At least 1. But I do believe that the Rockets' success is going to rest on Jalen Green. It's going to rest on Jalen Green. Now, I'm not saying he has to be the one to help win the games, but their success overall is going to rest on how proficient he is in shooting.
Okay. And I
Yeah.
think a matchup to watch for me is Sengun and Draymond because Sengun, I mean, obviously he's a natural born center. Draymond isn't. What is that going to look like? Is he going to play, or the Warriors going to play Looney?
Mm. hmm The advantage that Draymond has, and I said it in the previous video, is that he has a way to get into your mind. And if he does that, he'll mess up your game. If he does that, and if you can be strong minded against Draymond Green, then your game can, I think, withstand all of his cleverness, right? But if you let him get into your mind, and that's where his superpower is, you're not gonna be able to withstand. You're not gonna be able to do it. You better ask Samantas the bonus. Can't do it.
Yeah. And then
Mm-hmm.
Draymond's going to give you a couple cheap shots. You just
That's
got
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
ready.
You got to be able to deal with that. And so if Sengun can manage that, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all
Mm-hmm.
right. Yep.
Okay. So I do have the Golden State Warriors in 7.
Oh, you have him in 7.
Oh,
Warriors in
yeah.
6. Warriors still will come out of this series, but I have them in 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be a bad look for the Houston Rockets
No.
because I think, to be the number 2 seed, even though the Warriors are number 7, though.
Doesn't Warriors have experience,
Yes.
right? The fact that the Rockets are even in the playoffs needs to be noted. That's number 1, right? And they are a young team, so they are gaining their experience. But I will say this. They have to continue to use Jimmy Butler as a 1A to Steph Curry because
Mhm.
Steph Curry cannot continue to run around the court. He can't continue to do
Can't
that.
do it. He can't
Nah, he
do it.
can't continue. We just can't continue to be seeking out Steph Curry when he get the ball. Now, I'm not saying Steph Curry can, knock it down, but I get sick of it. Actually, watching it, I don't
Hmm.
like to see Steph Curry every offensive play run around and get into a spot so he can find the ball, and Draymond Green waiting to give him the ball. I don't want to see that. You got Jimmy
Hmm.
Butler. You got Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got, you know what? Can Kaminga come off the bench? And you just got other players. B Pod, you have other players that can really help out. I don't know. I think that the Rockets will exploit that. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're tough. They're a tough bunch.
mm-hmm.
And it's not going to be easy, but I do think the Warriors will be
Yeah,
successful.
I agree. Overall, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The 3-6 matchup is the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think this is a personal matchup, especially for Ant Edwards, who watched Luka Doncic wearing a Mavs jersey take him out.
Last season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. I was watching this video recently. And you watch as I'm watching the videos, I'm gonna go to the comments. Why somebody in the comments of this video said LeBron James hairline, Luca waistline, Bronny playtime, Wolves in 5.
What? Ooh, the comedians are in the comments. I'm telling you.
When I said, you know what? I'm gonna shut. I was done. Clicked off the video. I said, "Oh, that is it."
That's funny. That's funny.
Took me out. That whoever put that comment down there, I fell out. Because that's a play on Shannon Sharp's.
Yeah.
Where you always say Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
Girl, that was so funny to me.
That is funny. Do you agree though? Is it Wolves in 5?
Wolves in 6, but I agree with the Wolves. Yes, of course. I agree with the Wolves, but Wolves in 6. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Lakers better figure out some bench work. Because honey, if Nas Reed by himself, you do not want Dante DiVincenzo. You bet not have Nikhil Alexander even get on. It's a wrap. Are you off the bench? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Who the Lakers got? Who you waiting on?
Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Bronny James.
Well, maybe Gabe Vince can give you a smidget of his Miami Heat time. But other than that, what we gonna do? What the Lakers gonna do?
Mm-mm. And I looked at, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because we already know Luka's gonna be the dominant player in this series. Luka is gonna be Luka. You got to go through Luka, right? But other than that, then what?
I think he shot the ball too much in game one. I just felt like
What?
I felt like it was ISO. It was ISO Luca. That's not going to win a championship.
Not gonna win. Between Ant Edwards and the potential of the Wolves bench, the series is pretty much over.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels giving you production that you probably didn't expect.
Even if,
Yeah.
because Jaden McDaniels will have an off night, but then you got the bench. Like, which, like, who else you gonna pull from? When we're talking about the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
You hope Rui has his night. Keep waiting.
Rui.
Keep waiting.
Yeah, Rui. The thing with Rui, he starts off hot, and then somewhere along the game, he loses interest, and I just can't figure it out. I figure it out.
He is
But
like,
yeah,
is
you're
this
right
game
though.
over?
I looked at the Lakers 1 through 5, and I was like, okay, the starting five is on the court. And I looked at their bench, and I'm like, Morris, you got Dalton Connect, you got Alex Lynn. They don't have depth, and that is going to be their Achilles heel in this series because, first of all, the Wolves are just a better team. The Lakers are top heavy. The Wolves are balanced. I think they're balanced, and that's going to win the series. I have Wolves in
Oh,
6.
I have Wolves in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, give it to them. Ed Edwards is gonna make sure he leads them through.
Yeah. Oh, I just love
Oh
him.
my gosh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So the Denver Nuggets and the LA Clippers. Ooh, when I tell you Russell Westbrook knows the Clippers playbook, when I tell you that is going to help the Nuggets
Mm-hmm.
defeat the Clippers in
Mm-hmm.
7, I must say.
I have Nuggets in 7 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah. You know what? Westbrook is gonna be all over the place. They don't have nobody on the Clippers that can handle that. Mm-mm. Nobody can handle that, and he's gonna hit the boards. He's gonna be Westbrook is gonna be the juggernaut of this series. Watch, it's gonna always come down to what he does. Now, yes, he may have some bad plays here and there, but his good plays are always gonna supersede them. It's just gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always going to be in the right place at the right time. And, he's going to give you effort. You can't always
No.
say that
Extreme.
about the Clippers because my assessment is Kawhi Leonard looked like he ran out of gas up there in that elevation. They're going to talk about the elevation, right?
Of course,
Fatigue, they're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's just not the Clippers. It's going 7, but the Clippers will always be the Clippers. Oh, I don't care if James Harden, he had a phenomenal game. And I felt bad for him to put forth all that energy, effort, and focus, and would he have double-digit assists in a loss? That hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. But it's playoff basketball. He's familiar with it.
It's true.
This is not new for James Harden. The flip side of that will be new for him. But yeah, no, the Nuggets are going to. It's not going to be an easy matchup. Yes, it's going to go 7, but the Nuggets will be coming out of this series.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon's going to have a monster.
They don't have an answer for Aaron Gordon. I'm sorry. The Clippers don't have an answer for Aaron Gordon. No. They don't have one. So.
Let alone Jokic and Jamal Murray. This is his prime time. This is when he comes alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nuggets just a better team overall.
Yeah, I agree.